Roundup of all the FA Cup games today. Manchester City, huge win for Manchester City, Chelsea, and of course that surprising win, Southampton versus Arsenal. Before I continue, guys, please tap the like button and subscribe to my channel to help me grow this channel. This is a new channel and I'll really appreciate if you can subscribe. It's free of charge. You don't need to pay anything to subscribe. Thank you very much. Now, kicking off with the first match, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Manchester City were so good. I've talked a lot about this double six that, what's his name, Pep Guardiola has been employing, right? Rodri and Bernardo Silva. And the way they protect that defense, as well as the way they are creative, the way they sometimes drop deep in defense to allow Nico Riley to go up front, right? You see Nico Riley everywhere, roaming everywhere, and that's how he's able to cause catastrophe on the pitch. Haaland scored a very solid hat-trick and shows how good he is, shows that he's one of the best players, best strikers in the world. And the slots, you're causing a lot of pain for Liverpool fans, right? This performance today was just very shambolic, right? And all of you that are shouting at Chelsea to buy experienced players, look at it. This is Liverpool with all the experienced players that they have, with the amount of money they spent this season. It's so bad that they are doing so poorly in the league and in the cup games. They've been so woeful in the cup games. Luckily, they are still in the Champions League, and let's see how they perform against PSG. I'm sure that Liverpool fans can't wait for Slot to be fired. Moving on to Chelsea dismantled Port Vale by 7-0. I don't think it was any surprise. I think we expect Chelsea to win. It's been a difficult 2-3 weeks for Liam Rosinho. First of all, he lost back-to-back games. Heavy defeat against PSG, against Newcastle, and another heavy defeat against Everton. So it's good for them to get back to winning ways today against Port Vale. Man of the match was star boy. It was Estevao Willian, right? He was so good, had a goal and assist. He probably could have scored a hat-trick today. It was great to see Cole Palmer captaining the side for the first time in the absence of Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and Reece James. To be honest, I'm going to like to see more of Palmer captaining that side, right? He looks like a good leader. In my opinion, I don't think that Enzo Fernandez should continue to be captain, right? He's expressed his desire to go, and if you express your desire to go, it means you no longer want to play for the Chelsea shirt. So I'd like to see probably in future Cole Palmer to be vice captain. But talking about the game itself, the FA Cup game, it was good to see Tosin leading the side, right? Playing very well. Jorel Hato, I've talked about him a lot. You have to give kudos to where kudos is due, right? He's one young player. This guy is just 19 years of age. He captained Ajax side, right? You have to give kudos where kudos is due, especially to Bluco, right? These guys have signed real good young players. And I know, yes, we are clamoring for experienced players. But if you look at all the young players they've bought in the past, they've been very good. Cole Palmer, I remember when Cole Palmer came in, nobody thought that he would be this good. Estevao, Jorel Hato, Andre Santos, they're all very good. Lavia, it's just that Lavia has been injured. So great to see the young ones shining. My only disappointment is I don't know why he's not starting Achampong, right? They brought in a young star. Why is he bringing Achampong? What is it with Achampong that these coaches don't like? We fans will see how good this boy is. So I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but the same thing with Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca was hardly playing him. He was very reluctant to play Achampong. And same thing with Rosinho. Liam Delap was so poor today. His stats were horrible. I think this guy needs to either go on loan or probably be sold at the end of the season, right? It's good to have Emega coming back. I hope Nicholas Jackson will come back and play for us because I don't think Delap is up to scratch. Now moving on to the game, Southampton versus Arsenal. Mikel Arteta, it's a shame that you guys bottled another title. How do you explain going from potentially winning 4 titles now down to only 2? You guys lost against Man City a couple of weeks ago and you guys were heavy favorites to win that game, right? Man City came off the back of that game as heavy underdogs. Gay didn't play. They didn't have a defense. I think the defense was Kusenov and what's his name? This other Dutch star. I forgot his name, right? And I fully expected you guys to win that game and you guys bottled the Carabao Cup final. Now today again, you guys have bottled the FA Cup final against a very common, ordinary Southampton. Yes, I know that they are in form in the championship, but these are games you expect to win to qualify for the semi-final of the FA Cup and go on and win, potentially. How do you explain that you guys have been doing a project for the last 6 years. No decent trophies to show for it. It's very shameful, Mikel Arteta, and I'm sure your fans will be in shock. You can't afford to bottle the league. Because I don't think that you guys are going to win the Champions League. Right? I don't think you guys are going to win the Champions League. You guys don't have the Champions League pedigree. This is why I say you must give kudos to Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca came in last year, won a cup double, won the the Conference League and the Club World Cup. People are saying, yes, the Club World Cup is not a trophy. But I beg to disagree. It's a solid trophy and it's going to be one of the best trophies in a few years. You will see, mark my word. And Arsenal are here. They've been doing project for the last 6 years. It's really shameful. Anyways, tomorrow we have another quarterfinal between West Ham and I believe Leeds. And then there will be the FA Cup draw. At the moment, I think Manchester City are clear favourites to win the FA Cup ahead of Chelsea. Ask me, I'll say they probably have a 60 to 65% probability of winning the FA Cup. They are really good. I really don't trust team to go on and win the FA Cup. Again, in football, you never know, anything can happen. But as of today, I think Man City are clear favourites to win the cup. Anyways, join me tomorrow. I'm going to be bringing you from the semi-final draw, the FA Cup. And thank you for joining and please to this channel.